Shalom. I want to start off by saying Kal Halal Yamla, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Rekakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Quatas Up Zion from the GMS Holland branch, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai with another lesson, with another video, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. In this video, I want to go into Galatians 5, verses 1 to 6. And it reads, walk by the Spirit. That's the entitlement. And it reads, stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Yahushai had made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Yahushai shall profit you nothing. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to the whole law. Yahushai has become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law, ye are fallen from grace. For we, through the Spirit, wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. For in Yahushai neither circumcision availeth anything, nor uncircumcision, but faith which worketh by love. Gone. So, this scripture, if you read verse 1, it speaks on the yoke of bondage, and Elder Apostle Gabar, he said, when you teach these scriptures, when you break down these scriptures, make sure it is understandable for the person that you are teaching, you see. And also you should teach what is taught, don't come up with new things, new breakdowns or whatnot. So, yeah, man, here it is. We're going to dive into it, and this is going to be edifying. This is going to be simplified so that you can understand, and that is going to be made plain to you. Because what did the Ethiopian eunuch do? What did he need? Acts 8, verse 30 until 32. You can read the Bible, but if you don't understand it, it's not going to profit you nothing. So you need somebody to teach you. You need somebody to guide you. This is Acts 8, verse 30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, which is the book of Isaiah, and said, understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. The place of the scripture which he read was this: he was led as a sheep to the slaughter, and like a lamb dumb before his shearer, so opened he not his mouth. And he was reading the book of Isaiah 53, speaking about Yahushai. So Philip, he broke it down to him. He explained to him what he was reading. So now, in the same way, Galatians 5, verse 1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Yahushai had made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. So what is this yoke of bondage? Let's go to Romans 7, verse 4. And it reads, wherefore, my brethren, ye also are become dead to the law by the body of Yahushai, that ye should be married to another, even to him which is raised from the dead, that we should bring forth fruit unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So the yoke of bondage is the law. The yoke of bondage is speaking about the law, the keeping of the law. You see? So now we have Yahushai. And if you believe in Yahushai, you are become dead to the law. That's how Satan doesn't have power over you anymore, because Satan, He is tugging on your flesh. He is tugging on you. He's pulling you. He's tempting you so that you can sin, so that you would have the repercussions of sin. Which, what are the repercussions of sin? Death. Ultimately leads to death. But now you have conquered death. You are dead to the law. You know, you don't. You're not going to be justified by the law, just like we just read in Galatians 5. You see, because we are now married to Yahweh Shai, and we are waiting on his coming. You see, just like how you have the five virgins in Matthew 25. You had the 10 virgins, five foolish ones, and five wise ones. You see, so we are waiting for the bridegroom. You see, because we are married to Yahweh Shai now. Galatians 3 and 23. Until 27. And it reads, but before faith came, we were kept under the law. So before the faith came, the faith that we have to have in Yahweh Shai, we were kept under the law. We were keeping the laws. The laws was teaching us. Shut up unto the faith which should afterwards be revealed. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Yahweh Shai, that we might be justified by faith. You see, so the law was our schoolmaster. The law was our tutor. The law was, building us and grooming us until that time that Yahweh Shai would come. The law was keeping us alive, because what is written in the law? When you commit certain sins, then you're supposed to give sacrifice. So the law was keeping us around, was prolonging our existence until Yahweh Shai came, so that we can have faith in him, switch our attention from the law to faith in Yahweh Shai. Verse 25. But after that faith is come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster, for ye all are the children of the Most High by faith in Yahweh Shai. For as many of you has been baptized into Yahweh Shai have put on Yahweh Shai. You see? So Yahweh Shai, he overrules the law. But the scripture says, do we make void the law? No, we don't make void the law, but we don't boast in the law. We don't think that the law is going to save us. The scripture plainly explains that we should have faith in Yahweh Shai. That's what's going to save you in the end of the day. Romans 6, verse 18. Being then made free from sin, like what we were going into, being dead from the law, ye became the servants of righteousness. See? So Yahweh Shai made us free of sin, made us free of the law. You see? But once again, we don't make void the law. Acts 15, verse 10. And it reads, now therefore, why tempt ye the Most High, to put a yoke upon the neck of the disciples, which neither our fathers nor we were able to bear? You see? So this goes into when somebody comes new into the truth, then you're not supposed to bombard him with all the 613 laws. No, man. Build it up step by step, give him the simple ones, that he should abstain from meats that are strangled, that he should abstain from idolatry, start with the basic laws, and then you're going to grow into it. You see, ultimately, that the scriptures say that wisdom doesn't dwell in a malicious spirit, in a malicious body. So you're going to refine yourself. You're going to grow. You're going to, how should I say it? You're going to refine yourself, You're going to check yourself for what you're eating, what you're doing, because you want wisdom to dwell with you. You want to get these breakdowns. You want to get this understanding of the Most High. So you are going to keep the law, but the law is not our schoolmaster anymore. It's Yahweh Shai. We follow Yahweh Shai. We have faith in Yahweh Shai. See? So going back, Now, with the understanding that you know that the yoke of bondage, which is the law, we're going to read it again. Galatians 5, verse 2. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you that if ye be circumcised, Yahushua shall profit you nothing. See, going back to the law. If you're going to be like, yeah, I'm circumcised, so I'm going to make it. No, man. That's Yahushua. He did a far greater thing. You see, he sacrificed himself for the nation. Verse 3. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to the whole law, to the whole 613 laws that you're supposed to keep. If you keep one, if you boast in that. Verse 4. Yahushua is become of no effect unto you, whosoever of you are justified by the law. Ye are fallen from grace, you see. So faith is a gift of the Most High. You see? Let me just grab it real quick. Ephesians 2, verse 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith. You see? So the grace is the faith in Yahushua. The Most High, he has mercy upon us for giving us, for sacrificing his only begotten Son. So, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is a gift of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. See? Verse 5. For we, through the Spirit, wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. For in Yahushua neither circumcision availeth anything, nor uncircumcision, but faith which worketh by love. See? So, the yoke of bondage, don't be entangled with it anymore. Don't be only focused on the law, because the scripture also says our righteousness is as filthy rags. So we are trapped and ensnared by this devil, the so-called white man. He's constantly making you go off, without you even knowing it. See, so if you entangle yourself in that, you're going to miss the bigger picture, that Yahushua died for you, that Yahushua died for the nation of Israel, and you should focus on him. See? God, so, Yahweh, this video is edifying, and I want to say, Kal Halal Yamla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Raka Kodash, Shalom Akim.